So, here we go then. Real Sociedad against Real Madrid. I'm John Champion, and sitting alongside me up here in our lofty perch in the commentary box is Jim Beglin. The lineups for today. We're now underway. Real Sociedad against Real Madrid. Vela. Jose Angel. Whistle goes. Referee just gives the throw. Oh, he's lost out there. Morata. Griezmann. Oh, that's a neat escape. It's a really good try, but no goal.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Now Morata. Griezmann. Now Vela. Casemiro, he moves in swiftly. Long ball over the top. He's been dispossessed. Real Madrid have got possession back. Gorka Elizondo. Vela's got it.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Nacho Fernandez is in position to intercept. Griezmann, he's found space. Real Madrid have possession again. It's now to play for a throw. Gorka Elizondo. Fabio Coentrao, quickly closed down. Opportunity maybe for a shot here. It's an opportunity. Well saved by the keeper.
Oh, he's done ever so well there. That's a wonderful, wonderful save.
Pumps it upfield. Now Vela. And he'll get the shot away here. Gets the ball in a nice position. Could it be a chance? Driven in. Oh, well taken. They've grabbed the opener. That's the instinct of a goal scorer.
I know questions will be asked of that defence, but there was an element of good fortune in that.
They've got off to a very good start.
That's just great pace to get back in position from Morata.
And Sotegi. Griezmann, who we've just seen score that goal. And Sotegi looking to receive the ball. Break could be on. It's played into space. Shoots here. Oh, that's a vital stop.
And that wasn't exactly a routine save. He still had an awful lot to do to keep that out. Superb.
Thumps it long. And he's given away a free kick.
Well, it's a little further out than he'd like, so he might just consider his options with this free kick.
Just off target.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in. That will encourage another try, though.
Griezmann. Carlos Martinez. It's through. Now he crosses into the centre. Rafael Varane with some good covering. That is great goalkeeping. Oh, well saved.
I thought he was magnificent then. He had no right to get anywhere near that. What a save.
And that ball picked up by the keeper. Carlos Martinez. Ramendi has it back now. Carlos Martinez.
That's really good instinct for the game, very good positionally, and wonderful covering from Cristiano Ronaldo.
Real Madrid have possession again. Morata, and suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Carlos Martinez and Sotegi. Luis Gustavo. Nacho Fernandez is all over him. This goes for a throw-in. He wants to get a cross in from here. Now maybe shooting opportunity. Sergio Ramos plays it long. Mikel Gonzalez. Within range. Vela. Keeper got his hand to it. A fine stop by the keeper.
Well, the last line of defence came to the rescue when the lines in front weren't looking too clever. Good stop.
Ball forward. He's trying something special. And he's done well to get his head on that. They've done it. They lead by 2. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this game was very much in the balance, but at 2-0 they ought to be able to defend this lead from here.
Fabio Coentrao. Carlos Martinez has a hold of him. Well within his range. Gorka Elizondo wins the battle and emerges with the ball. Hedera is trying to go it alone. He's got possession now, maybe a chance. Luis Gustavo has it back now. Now Vela. Jose Angel. And Sotegi cuts out what was really a sloppy pass. Out of play it goes for a throw. Out of play again for a throw. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Griezmann. And he chooses the option of the back pass. The forward push gains momentum. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo shoots. Wins the ball. Bale. And he scores. The difference down to 1. Game on.
Bale showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
The difference is down to 1.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser. That's just great pace to get back in position from Morata. Morata really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. That's really good instinct for the game, very good positionally and wonderful covering from Cristiano Ronaldo.
Luis Gustavo is all over him. Gorka Elizondo has it back now. Now Vela. Griezmann. Carlos Martinez.
Oh, that's really lovely play. I think to be able to combine good technique while beating his man is a quality not too many can boast.
A chance to counter-attack here. Bale. Now Morata. Now Vela. Casemiro knocks it forward. Now Vela. The ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. Gorka Elizondo. Real Madrid have possession again. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. The break is on. Gorka Elizondo. Jose Angel. Gorka Elizondo. Now Vela. Tries to slide it past the defence. Sergio Ramos with a great example of how to cover. Pumps it upfield. Casemiro. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's going on his own, looking for width. He tried going it alone, but without success. Sergio Ramos knocks it forward. Carlos Martinez.
That's just great pace to get back in position from Bale.
Gorka Elizondo. Carlos Martinez. Anzotegi looking to receive the ball. Break could be on. Jose Angel. Surely, can he shoot? It's in! It's a comfortable lead now, 2 goals. That was a teasing finish.
I just thought he was alert and direct. There was no messing about. He was too quick for the keeper, and that's a fine finish.
They now lead by 2.
Well, I think that 2-goal cushion they've just manufactured is a fair reflection of what we've seen up to now. It also adds to the psychological divide between the two teams. It could make a big difference.
It had the range, but not the accuracy.
Well, as they say, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. But from that range, accuracy and power are the key ingredients. That's what's needed now.
Carlos Martinez. Play surges forward. Could it be a chance? Oh, well defended. He's not taking any risks there. Now through to Vela. A foul, a fairly easy decision for the referee. And he's been given offside.
That was very, very close. He was just offside.
The keeper's got it. Griezmann. Casemiro wins the battle and emerges with the ball. Strikes it. What a rocket! He has scored an absolute wonder goal. Just 1 goal in it now. The comeback could be on.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
They kick off only one ahead now.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Here comes the cross. He's been dispossessed. The ball's with Cristiano Ronaldo. Griezmann. Now Vela. Feeds a long ball into space. Oh, a decent effort. Morata. Cristiano Ronaldo on the ball. Looking for some support. There's Morata. Hits it, and it's off the post. He misses, only narrowly though.
Well, to be honest, I thought it was a good enough effort to go in, only for the post to get in the way. I mean, this game can be very tough on you at times.
Sergio Ramos plays it long. What can Real Sociedad do here? He ran into trouble and the free kick's been given. Carlos Martinez. Griezmann. Now a chance for a cross. Maybe now. Not this time. Long way off that.
That was a very decent shot from distance. You know, a little less strength and it might have just dipped under the bar. Good effort though.
Long ball forward. Casemiro. Now Vela. Real Madrid have got possession back. Now Morata. Gorka Elizondo. He moves in swiftly. Gorka Elizondo knocks it forward. Casemiro has it back now. Real Madrid have possession again. Here's a chance to get a cross in. Gorka Elizondo. Griezmann. Now seeking to get that ball in. Rafael Varane with a great example of how to cover. Thumps it long. Luis Gustavo. Luis Gustavo. Hits it long. Rafael Varane. Takes advantage of a poor pass. Mikel Gonzalez. Carlos Martinez. And the ball back to the goalkeeper. Rafael Varane. Griezmann. The break is on. Pedera was fouled and he gets his free kick. And that's gone straight to the keeper. Gorka Elizondo. Carlos Martinez.
That's really good instinct for the game, very good positionally and wonderful covering from Cristiano Ronaldo.
He couldn't get it cleanly and it's a foul. That's probably caused a few sighs.
I can't believe he's had a go from that far out.
Morata. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo and Sotegi with some good covering. We are entering stoppage time. Luis Gustavo. A long ball forward. Ida Ramendi. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Griezmann is giving chase. Jose Angel. The whistle goes to signify half-time. Real Madrid get the second half going. Pedera. Jose Angel has it back now. Griezmann. The ball's with Vela. Vela. A long ball into space, out towards the corner flag. The chance was there, but the quality of the pass wasn't.
I thought it was good vision, but the execution was poor.
Luis Gustavo. Mikel Gonzalez. To the back. Carlos Martinez. The forward push gains momentum. And the ball's out of play. Fabio Coentrao. Now Vela. Play surges forward. Real Madrid have got possession back. Bale plays it long.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bale. Carlos Martinez.
That's just great pace to get back in position from Morata.
Luis Gustavo. Vela, a chance to counter-attack here. Plays it wide towards the byline. Jose Angel has the ball in a wide position. Morata doesn't seem to mind dropping back and defending like that.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Opportunity maybe for a shot here. That would have been some goal.
Oh, that's just lovely skill. He's certainly a player who can single-handedly make a difference. Great talent.
Sergio Ramos is there to intercept. Now a chance for Morata. Carlos Martinez knocks it forward. Rafael Varane. Mikel Gonzalez has it back now. Rafael Varane. Now Morata. He's on his way. Whacks it. That's an admirable save.
And that's a really instinctive stop too. Great reflexes to make it happen. I thought he showed class there.
Sergio Ramos is looking to drive one in. Possibility here for a cross. It's going right across the goal. The ball played into the box, but met by no one in the end. Luis Gustavo knocks it long. Now Morata. Luis Gustavo. Gorka Elizondo. Jose Angel. Casemiro has a hold of him. It's a threatening through ball. He's had a real go. From distance, it lacked accuracy.
That was a very decent shot from distance. You know, a little less strength and it might have just dipped under the bar. Good effort though.
Dumps it long. Casemiro. Oh, that's delightful. Shoots. Ticked off. Tries another one. Oh, that's a goal to remember forever. And how critical might that be for Real Madrid? It's a poacher's goal.
Oh, it's a terrible mix-up at the back, but it's great awareness to punish them for it.
They've reined in the gap now.
Well, that's got them back in it, but it'll be very interesting to see what way they approach it now. Do they settle for that or push for more?
Luis Gustavo. Carlos Martinez. Anzotegi. Jose Angel.
That's really good instinct for the game, very good positionally and wonderful covering from Bale.
Gorka Elizondo. Mikel Gonzalez. Pedera. Now Morata. Gorka Elizondo. Jose Angel. It went out of play. Jose Angel. Anzotegi. Carlos Martinez. And Sotegi. Jose Angel. Luis Gustavo. Morata, exhibiting his defensive capabilities. We know all about him as an attacker, but there are two sides to his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Tried to play it through. Now a chance for a cross from the flank. Oh, well defended. Pumps it upfield. Bale. Gorka Elizondo makes the interception. The ball crossed the line. Going forward. Again, a throw-in. Luis Gustavo. Mikel Gonzalez. And Sotegi. Griezmann. Carlos Martinez. Casemiro puts a stop to the attack.
Well, talking about toothless, not one of them chose to shoot.
Here's Morata and Sotegi. The goalkeeper's dealt with it. Griezmann. Luis Gustavo. Jose Angel. That's a throw. You got the man there, that's a free kick. And Sotegi. Kedira. The ball's with Cristiano Ronaldo. Gorka Elizondo. Nacho Fernandez plays it long. Carlos Martinez has it back now. Jose Angel. Carlos Martinez. Real Madrid have possession again. Gorka Elizondo. Jose Angel. Carlos Martinez. And Sotegi. And the ball is given back to the keeper. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo and Sotegi. Long ball forward. Here's Vela. He plays it through. He's looking to play it into the channel. Oh, he's lost out there. A long ball forward. Now Vela. Real Madrid have got possession back.
That's just great pace to get back in position from Morata.
Quickly closed down. Now Morata. Anzotegui, Luis Gustavo, Pedera. Anzotegui has it back now. Vela has got hold of. He surges forward. Here's Morata. Approaching the last 15 minutes of the game. Jose Angel. Jose Angel. It's a throw-in. And crosses. Fabio Coentrao is there to intercept. Griezmann. Gorka Elizondo.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Griezmann. The ball's with Cristiano Ronaldo. Carlos Martinez. Luis Gustavo. Slides it through. Slickly done that. Casemiro. Knocks it forward. Gorka Elizondo. Anzotegui. Jose Angel.
That's really good instinct for the game, very good positionally and wonderful covering from Morata.
Good opportunity for a cross here. Griezmann plays it long. Griezmann. Carlos Martinez. Mikel Gonzalez. Bale seemed eager to show that there's more to his game than scoring goals.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Pedera. Jose Angel. Where's he going to go? Mikel Gonzalez. Pedera is all over him. And that's a foul. This one was too long. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lunges wildly. Steals it. Cleared away from immediate danger. He plays it towards the area. Gorka Elizondo. The forward push gains momentum. Jose Angel. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Bale has robbed him. Now maybe shooting opportunity. A decent chance wasted.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Well, time is against them. They need to get this ball forward. Real Madrid have possession again. Carlos Martinez has it back now. Pedera. Full-time whistle within sight. He did well to get it. What next? Mikel Gonzalez has it back now. Well, time is against them. They need to get this ball forward. The ball's with Vela. Pedera. Jose Angel. Luis Gustavo takes advantage of a poor pass. Here's Morata. Strikes it! Real Madrid have scored, and they've come back in style.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
He'll be taking the match ball home.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
This game has already had its share of late drama. I wonder, could there be more to come? Xavi Prieto. The time is against them. They need to get this ball forward. Steals the ball. He shoots there. Oh, he's hit the post.
Well, when your organisation is that poor, a professional foul is almost inevitable, and I think it was their only saviour.
Well, it would appear he's in considerable discomfort, and there's obvious concern on the faces of his teammates. A decent opportunity this in the last few minutes.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Everyone looking towards the fourth official, wondering how much additional time there is to play. 2 minutes is the answer. Real Madrid have got possession back. Now Morata. Moving forwards. Goal in sight. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, maybe they're settling for what they have, because they're not going to score from there.
Here's Morata. He makes his way towards the penalty area. Tremendous from Morata. Surely it's game over now. He's made it an incredible 4 in this game. surely now this match is over. There's the final whistle. Real Madrid, with a great show of character, determination, and ultimately a tremendous result in what could have been a tricky away leg.
Well, some matches you just don't want to end, and that was one of them for me. You couldn't predict what was going to happen next. It was a great game.